Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Connor's Bees. If you remember from a couple episodes ago, we hung the swarm trap up on the tree here. Well, we did end up catching a swarm in it, so today we are going to go ahead and take the swarm trap out of the tree and place the bees where they're going to be at in their new spot. So the first thing I like to do is take some type of rag, or in this case I have an old t-shirt, and just plug up their entrance here. That way as little bees can come out of this swarm trap as possible. Just trying to keep as many bees in there as possible while you're carrying it. Granted, still a few is going to come out. Then you're just going to want to connect it from everywhere that you had it connected. And then we're just going to carry the bees to their new spot. Which luckily I keep my swarm traps pretty close, so I don't have to do a whole lot of carrying. So this is going to be the box I'm eventually going to transport the swarm over to. However, for right now, I'm just going to leave them here for a couple days, let them get adjusted to their new location before I transport them over. So I'll probably wait 3 or 4 days. Then I'm going to come back out here and put them in their new box. That's all I got for you. I'll see you in the next video. Hello everyone, welcome back to Connor's Bees. So a couple days has passed since we caught this swarm. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and transport the swarm to their new living location, to the bigger box. So first thing you want to do is you just want to set that to the side for right now, and then go ahead and make room in your new box for the swarm. Now I usually just take out a couple frames. Alright, so I took out a couple frames. Now I'm going to go ahead and transport the frames that are in the nuke into the main box. Double check the lid here and make sure the queen is not up here. Again, I've never seen the queen on the lid, but it can happen. Looks like a pretty good swarm we caught here. You just want to pull these frames out nice and slowly. You don't know where the queen's going to be. Yeah, definitely a lot of bees in this box. Decent sized swarm. I am going to see if I can find the queen as I'm taking it out. Don't see the queen, although these frames are just loaded with bees. Don't see the queen on that one. You just want to pull these frames out nice and slowly. Now they're getting this, really getting it built up, all the wax that's on it. Wow, it is unreal how many bees are on these frames here, how big of a swarm this was. You want to get in closer here? You can see just how big this swarm really was. It is something. Still don't see the queen on this frame. Yeah, it's happened before where the bees just literally cover her and you can't, it's hard to find her, which is very possible. Yeah, she may be on this next one because this next one actually had drawing out comb on it. It was the only frame with drawing out comb. So if she's anywhere, there's a good chance she might be on this next one. Yeah, I'm very impressed though how big of a swarm though we caught. Yeah, it's crazy how big the swarm is. Yeah, very well could be just covered up here. I really like to see her, but I really think if she's here, she'll be on this one. This is just a massive swarm. Probably one of the biggest I've seen. All right, I'm just going to look on this side one more time. I don't see the queen, so I'm going to look in these comb and see if I see any signs of the queen, such as eggs or anything like that. It's really hard to see in there, just due to the massive amount of bees. don't see any signs of the queen. I don't see any eggs or anything like that. I am going to have to keep an eye on this swarm just to make sure we do have a queen. If not, I'll have to find one to put in there with her, or with the hive, so we don't lose it. Yeah, I really thought we'd see eggs or find the queen, but I didn't see any. That surprises me. Okay. Like I said, I'm surprised I didn't see the queen or see any eggs or anything like that, but like I said, I'm just going to have to keep an eye, make sure there is one. And just like any other, whenever you're doing a box rotation or anything like that, you want to take them out the exact same way, or you want to put them in the new box the exact same order that you're taking them out. Again, due to the fact I did not see a queen or see any eggs on that drawn comb, does make me a little bit worried that for some reason or another they could be queenless. But it's just something I'm going to have to keep my eye on. I don't want to lose a nice colony like this. Double check. There's a bunch of bees still here in the box. Make sure the queen's just not on the side or something, which I don't think she would be, but you never know. All right, so what I'll do, I'll just leave this box outside here, outside of the hive here, and just let the rest of the bees come up to the box throughout the night. All right, I'm just going to push all these. Just pushing all these frames together here. Trying not to squish any. I can go ahead and stick the rest of them in. All right, stick this back on here. Trying to do this with not squishing any. Didn't bring the smoker out with me. Did not think we'd need it. Okay. Okay, everyone, that's all I got for you on today's video. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know if there's a queen in this one. I did not see any. I did not see a signs of any queen laying in the comb. That is something I will have to keep a close eye on. That's all I got for you. Press and like that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.